What if I told you that the fabric of Oklahoman culture is simply inches underneath your feet? Oklahoma was once a vastly untamed land, quintessential of the Wild West. It was by settlers that came in the 1880s that the land was changed from wilderness into productivity. These settlers were trappers, entrepreneurs, and mostly farmers. After the great land runs of the 19th century, thousands of farmers inhabited the breadth of what is present-day Oklahoma. Stretching from the vast panhandle plains of the west to the flourishing forest of the east, farmers had set up shop and were determined to stay. Their way of life became even more difficult as Oklahoma rolled into the 1920s and 1930s. With the onset of the Dust Bowl and the Great Depression, Oklahoma's farmers developed into some of the most frugal specimens in North America. Having only their livestock and crops, they developed habits that still affect their descendants today. Farmers that grew up in the early 1900s developed financial habits that many people could benefit from today. For instance, many families would buy a tractor or other piece of farming equipment and use it until it could no longer be revived. There was no leasing, no selling, just pure use. As we draw further into the 21st century, younger generations have forgotten the ones who have come before them. With this, the morals and habits of the past are slowly dying away. If we are to continue to preserve a beautiful and humble culture, it would be to our great benefit to reach out to the people who have lived through it. These are people we know. These are farmers. What if I told you that the fabric of Oklahoman culture is simply inches underneath your feet?